Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy, Mr. Badman, of that San Jose Shark out that water, coming back with another Under the Influence podcast where you can sit back and put your cups up.
Well, Under the Influence tells you what's up.
And you know who it is already. It's that co-host, always in general. That's Big Bad. Let him know who you is,
You know
man.
what it is, baby. It's Mr. T-Cash, Mr. Thugger, Mr. Slim Thugger, whatever it is, man. You know who it is.
Salute,
Mr. Boy, always behind the camera, behind the scenes and everything. But on this show right here, you're going to be seeing my face. You're going to be hearing my thoughts along with my co-host, Mr. Batman. And we're going to be doing this shit, man.
Yeah,
Show you what's up,
Mr.
baby.
Major,
Yes.
man. Proud to have you on for the host. You
Yes,
already
sir.
know what it is.
Yes, sir.
So as you can see, the title of the podcast is called Under the Influence, where we're going to just kick back, obviously, kind of medicate, be a little under the influence on some things, and experiment with our, obviously we don't have a special guest today because it's a little run dry, run back, but we're going to give you a little taste of what the little fucking podcast is going to be about. So first on the agenda today is what we got on the table. Slim Thugger, it's labeled. If you want to go ahead and let the fans know what we got in that
right
container
here. We
today.
got a little bit of that OG Kush.
OG
you know what I'm
Kush.
saying?
OG
You know,
Kush.
some of that good green, that good smokage, that shit that goes straight to your brain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of that good shit right here. This
That's
is
an
what we
old
smoke
strain
on.
too. It goes way back.
Yes.
That
yes.
strain goes back.
Yeah. Since back like elementary school days,
I
hearing
like
about
that
this
strain.
kind of shit.
I like
You know
that
what mean? Yeah.
Over here we got grape cookies, which is pretty flavorful. Nugs are a little smaller, but it kicks you in the ass with that flavor though, man. So some grape
With a
cookies.
name like that, it
Yeah.
sounds like it would.
Yeah, we sipping on that Premier. As you can see here, we got some fucking rum up in the hot flash. This is special flash for the guests. You know what I mean? The hot flash.
Yeah, you gotta keep it in the glass
Yeah.
like that so it don't melt the table.
Hey, you already know what it is, man.
Yeah,
We got a
yeah.
couple e-cigs up on here, man. You know, we gotta stay puffing on some e-cigs. I know I like to cheap on some. There's some special type of flavors out there that I like. One my man came up with. You say it was like something
It's like
ice.
a snow cone ice.
A
or
snow
some
cone ice, man. I don't want to drop the name until we get them sponsorships, but the
baby.
flavor will go all day. Snow cone ice, man. And it's pretty good. It's pretty
shit.
good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we some California boys.
Yes.
We come from born and raised in San Jose, California, and then we moved to Salida, Modesto, California for a little bit, and that's our stomping grounds all there until we came out here to New Mexico. I'm sure a lot of people ask and wonder, and if you don't know, this is my blood
Yes,
brother.
we get that
Same
question
mom,
a lot.
Same dad,
Bloodline
he is my
brothers.
blood brother.
And we're
Yeah, we
gonna
got
put
the
this
same
shit
blood.
straight. Look,
Pumping through the veins.
this
We
is
the
brother.
same,
We
the
brothers
same.
right here for real shit. You
He's
know what I
pumping
mean?
through it.
We don't need to hear
But-
that no more.
Yeah, we
That's
get
my
all. What do
brother.
you guys do
Oh,
out here? Huh?
And I'm the oldest. He ain't the oldest. I'm the older.
Yeah,
one.
that's
So
my older
let's put
brother.
that one
It's
too.
my
Let's put
older
that
brother,
one to
man.
rest
Yeah,
a little
set
bit,
that shit
but-
to rest too. Ding, ding, ding.
But yeah, you know, growing up California, you know, growing up out there in the Pacific, you know, being able to see the way we grew up and to kind of have that change to the big culture shock and shit coming out here and how
The
different that
different,
was,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was probably
That
one of
was
the
different,
biggest
yeah.
adjustments that for me anyway, speaking for myself,
From the ocean
that I
to the
had
dirt.
to I had to go through coming
Yeah.
through New Mexico. And for you cats who've been here for a while, you know, fucking back in 2000s out there in Rio Rancho, there wasn't nothing out there but dirt.
Yeah,
and
the
that's
Star
it,
Center
you know
wasn't
what I
even
mean?
built. Star
Nothing,
Center wasn't even built, yeah.
And that's where we moved out there to, was to a neighborhood that was being built out there and coming from green, lush, fucking ocean, everything in California,
smell,
to the desert,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like how much of a culture shock
Yeah,
that was.
I
you
was,
know what I mean?
I was shocked. I was happy, excited to come when we first got told. You know, Pops was working at Intel
Mhm.
and got transferred and stuff, so we came out here and I was a little excited for it. You know, I was like, yeah. But then it was like, wait, what? New Mexico? I'd never heard of that place,
Yeah,
man. We come out
yeah.
here and we're going through like downtown, like off of I-40
Yeah,
and
going
seeing all the city. We're like,
Yeah,
okay, cool,
yeah.
a little bit of city. Nope, Pops
ain't
kept
living around
driving
there.
and driving and driving, and then we enter Rio Rancho and we see little cities, and then he's on the road. It's Unser now that takes you all the way up to fucking
Past
Northern
Northern and
Meadows,
all
man.
of that shit.
And that's where they hit, and he just kept driving on that road all the way up, and it's like, damn, where are you going? Yep.
We be living in tents.
We
or
were
something,
way
bro.
the fuck
We were
out there. Yeah,
bro.
we thought we were refugees for a minute
Shit
there, for a
was
second,
crazy.
man. That shit is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But New Mexico is the shit. I fucking love New Mexico. The food, the authenticity in the culture. People are really about their culture out here. They
are
fucking
about
fly that shit like no other, and that's proud, bro. I like that shit.
See.
It's calm, it's cool, it's mellow. If you stick to your own, it has its shit because people are into some shit. You know what I mean? It's
just like anywhere else.
and just like anywhere else. You know what I mean? It could be wrong place, wrong time, but it's just. Live your life, you know what I mean? I fucking love New Mexico, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love how it's just all tiny within like the city. You know? I don't know how they say it, man. It just feels good. It's cool. The downtown aspect is cool.
Yeah, we
like
both spent time out of the state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Living other places, and we're still back here. No matter how much people say this about New Mexico, say that, whatever. You know what I mean? Even us, you know what I mean? We've been guilty of it, but look where we at, you know what I'm saying? And that should speak for itself right there, you know what I'm saying? So, straight up, baby. California, New Mexico, that's us. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say some of my songs, man. You know, I close my eyes, I see cactus and palm trees, man.
Yeah.
I always have fucking New Mexico a part of me, man. You know what I mean? So, speaking of that, talk about some good things like that's popped off out here. I know my man's been in some holes and things. You know, that's a whole episode of some things, story shit. But speak on like some high schools and shit, because I know high school is different out there in California, and I was excited to go through it. No dress code, no nothing. You know what I mean? Come here, and it was a little like solid polos.
That shit was crazy.
Because
I went through my first year of high school in California as a freshman with all the homies and the dudes that I grew up with, going through elementary school and middle school and everything. So I was fucking, you know what I mean? I was geeked to go to high school with everybody that I knew and all my homies and shit like that.
Yeah.
But going through 1 year of high school there and seeing how that was, like, there's no dress code, no nothing like that, you know what I mean? It's like in the movies where you see the lockers and stuff all outside.
Yeah,
you know,
metal detectors. Back as a young buck, they're like, that's cool, that shit's player shit, you know what I mean?
Off-campus lunch for everybody and shit, like, it was like that.
Off-campus lunch,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then having to switch from that, you know, like pretty much at a drop of a hat, like, no choice, no options, like, hey, this is what's going on, this is what happens, like, having to come, you have no choice to fucking adapt to where you're at and to your living and where you're at, your surroundings and shit. You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
make your way.
And that was different because, like how you mentioned the uniforms and shit coming into Rio Rancho, that was like one of the first years they adapted that when I was in high school. You know, back in the day, we ain't gonna talk about that because that's fucking, I ain't trying to put my age out there yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like, coming from wearing my clothes and all the shit I wanted to do to come and having to be dressed and looking like everybody else, and not knowing anybody and coming to this place, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, it was hard, but you just have to learn to adapt. You know what I mean? Adapt to your shit, adapt to your situation as best you can. It's not gonna be easy, but...
Yeah,
you
as
know
you get older, you know, I like how everything's not so far here, like different cities, you know, you go to Santa Fe, you go like Cruces, you know, Lunis, you know, and it all has its own little different vibes, little different things. And like Jemez, that's, you know, Jemez, the mountains, the fishing spots, the camping spots, bro, you know what I mean? Like it's all like here, it's not hella fucking far away and shit. We gotta travel hella fucking far, which traveling is dope, you know what I mean? But if you want a quick little getaway, Jemez is the spot to go, so anybody in Jemez, shouts out to fucking Jemez, shouts out to the spots out there. Shouts out to fuck, I forgot their names, man, but they know who they are, the cabin that we got up out there. Shouts out to Roy Cease for making it out there, for shooting that
Roy, big shouts out, Roy.
blank page video shoot out there at the cabin we got up in Jemez, and that shit was beautiful, it was calm, it was therapeutic. So anything that you guys find therapeutic, run with it, you know what I mean? You don't gotta be shy with it, you know, if you want people to tune into your artistic craft, then put it out there for the people to tune into. If you have a craft that you feel no one is paying attention to it, are you putting that much work behind to get it out there if you want it to get out there? You know, so tap in with some shit, find marketing, find promoters, find art shows, There's a
Do
lot
that
of stuff
shit.
that you can tap in out here.
Yes.
The art walks
Yes.
that they do downtown New
Major,
Mexico. Those
yes.
are dope as
major,
fuck.
bro, major.
Yes,
major.
man.
Yes.
Shouts out to
Yes.
the art walks they do downtown, man. We went
It
to
is
one
every,
on
it's like every
Halloween.
first Friday
of the month.
They
Yes,
do that shit.
yes,
They
man.
shut it down. They have the art vendors and all
Different
kinds of shit,
themes,
yeah, out
every
there.
themes, man. Like
Yeah.
that shit is dope as fuck.
Yes.
That's one of the things, like saying how it's you can see and you can find down there, man.
Right, all culture shit too. It's all New Mexico shit. You know
Yeah,
what
they
I
have
mean?
the
It's
Day
all-
of the Dead theme.
Yes, yes. Check that shit out, man. Tap in with that stuff, you know. That's the only way we're gonna grow bigger as a community and as a culture and shit like that, by sticking together and not always fucking being at each other's throats and shit and everything like how you will. You know what I mean? We gotta change that shit.
Excuse me, guys. I'm dying over here. Woo! We did. I just now came upon this. My co-host always coming with some change.
Oh yeah.
Wow, we got some fucking like diamond wax here.
Yes.
Who's it? Do you know who it is from?
That I
Shouts
don't.
out the boy who know who held him down.
Yes,
Fucking,
you know.
like I said, this is the Keep It 100. So shouts out the Tots Head for holding Slim Thugger down on this good shit. So shouts out to whoever Toxic got it from too, cause it's fire. That's what I mean. Culture.
Yeah.
We gotta keep the love spreading, keep the love going around, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we're
Playing
gonna
up
keep it going,
everybody,
keep it
baby.
going.
That's the way.
Yeah, so we over here sipping, catching some good things. I know there's been a lot of recent things going around that I've been seeing, like in Albuquerque, some crazy shit. I mean, everything seems crazy, and nowadays, after all this COVID shit, it kind of seems like every little thing people find is a reason to act out
To
for,
do something.
to do some
Yeah.
just weird things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I heard
yeah.
some shit that me and my buddy were talking about at work. Some dude just went on some random stabbing spree downtown.
yeah.
Started shanking
Yeah.
a bunch of fucking people
Yeah.
just randomly.
It's
what
crazy.
the
It's-
fuck
yeah,
is that?
I heard
What
about
the
that
fuck
shit
was
too.
that?
I seen that, you know what I mean? And I was reading into the story and stuff like that, and they had some shit talking about how he may be able to like get out of jail, like they won't be able to hold him on his charges and shit like that
Wow.
because of some certain things in the laws or this and that, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? With all this other fucking bullshit, that whatever it is, he may have a chance to fucking be out there on the streets waiting to go to trial and shit like that. And it's like you see
Wow.
stuff like that, you see people with these records and their fucking rap sheets are pages long, and they're violent, obviously a fucking violent offender. He went and just stabbed fucking
Just on a
random people
spree,
just out
yeah.
of nowhere.
And I was looking at
And
like from where to
why-
where. That's
why-
a long
why-
space.
Yeah, why should it even be a question if this dude could be out on the streets? You know what I mean? No matter the laws or nothing, like it doesn't matter. We saw the damage what he did. Why should he be out on the streets?
That's fucking
Like
crazy.
it's stuff like that, bro. Like
That's fucking crazy.
you know what I mean? It's things that we can speak on, but when it comes down to it, it's what can we do about it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As after seeing shit like that, like I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't get too deep into politics and shit like that.
Yeah.
But you see stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's why I really
and you
don't pay
start
attention to the
yeah,
news
you
and stuff,
wonder,
man. You know
wonder,
what I mean?
you
It's
think about
hard
shit.
because I'm real passionate about, you know, my word and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
you know,
It's fucking-
it's hard, man.
It
It's,
is,
it's
man.
hard. It's tricky as fuck, you know what I mean? But still, like you were saying earlier, you gotta learn how to adapt.
You have to.
If you could just learn how to adapt, especially if it's some ways in affecting jobs,
Mhm.
affecting your income, affecting how you feed your kids, you know, you gotta learn to how to adapt to it regardless of your personal opinion,
Right.
because it's not out for that individual
For
who
that-
feels
right,
like
right,
that,
right,
you know,
right,
though
right,
there
right.
is, you know, which people are raised to stick to their word, you know what I mean? So we can't blame them who people who are against
sticking
shit
to-
because they're
yeah,
sticking to
just
their
sticking
roots
to
and to
their
their
word.
they're raised like
The way
that, you
they're
know what I
raised,
mean?
yeah.
But adapt, you know what I
That's
mean?
the
We
big
gotta
thing,
learn how to
yeah.
do it because we've been in pages where we're like, fuck this when we were kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The world's out to get me, you know, fucking crazy shit, man. Kids,
Yeah.
sports, playing sports, you know what I mean?
Big
Thinking back
thing
to
in
dude,
sports,
I was
yeah.
a big sport, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
High school, fucking wrestling, football, boxing, tried baseball, but that wasn't my thing. That's my partner's thing over
Yeah.
here in baseball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was my shit. And then going through high school, it was this. I was more
Bro.
concerned in wanting to go to the school
Yeah.
with the fucking no dress code off campus, which was like C+. So instead of graduating with a class of all my boys that I went to high school with for four or five
Yeah,
years,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna fucking switch my senior year. I didn't play no sports my senior year, bro, because I couldn't balance my sports, my academics,
Right? Yeah. it's
together, bro.
yeah.
I wasn't
And still-
focused, and
still
I
wanna
regret
do what
that
you wanna
shit,
do.
bro, because that was
Yeah,
my
you know?
senior year, bro. You know, I was going hard at sports, bro.
Yeah.
Jumped out, played the semi-pro football and shit. You know,
Yep.
shouts out to the Yellow Jackets, man. That shit was fun as fuck. Had like a fucked up toe and a broken hand.
Yeah.
I got stitches down my, got a scar right here. So if y'all ever wonder what that is, that scar's from playing semi-pro football. Because even though on Skinny Boy Music with those pads on, I can run through that camera lens and tackle you through your TV, man. That's how I feel with those football pads on, man. Out there like an animal, bro. Wilding out,
Bro.
same with wrestling, bro.
Same,
You're out
bro.
there and cross-arming, like you're just gonna
Bro.
sock dude right across the face. Blah!
Speaking of that,
You know,
I
like,
can't count how many times I was out there watching your ass, seeing you squeeze some little motherfucker getting so amped in the stands. Like, I want you to pop that dude's fucking head off,
turning all
dog.
purple.
Like, you know what I mean? And squeeze that motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that, bro. Like,
That shit-
being
that shit
proud,
was
like,
fun.
seeing my boy beat up somebody
shit
and
was
not get in
fun.
trouble for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
get
throwing
rewarded
some
for that
motherfuckers
shit.
around and
Get
shit.
rewarded
You know
for
what I
that
mean?
shit. That was dope. Yeah,
Hurting
wrestling
kids'
was
pride
fun.
and shit, bro.
Wrestling was fun. Yeah, dude, it was dope, bro. You know what I mean? It was a sick mentality
Yeah.
thing.
You have
Shouts
to
out
be
to my
that
pops.
way,
He was
bro.
coaching
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean? Like it was always good to
that
have
mentality,
pops on the
like,
side. Yeah, man.
going in there,
Stay
doing
busy.
anything can
Stay
be-
busy.
you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Absolutely.
Especially in
bro.
a sport like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just one-on-one. It's you versus him. There ain't no team. There ain't nothing else out there. You know, so you have to go in there with that kind of mentality that, you know, nobody's, this dude can't touch me, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This
you
guy
can't go in there
touch
playing
me.
scared, bro.
No,
Yeah,
hell
'cause
no.
that's how you're gonna get hurt. That's
Hell
how you're
no.
gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Like, I remember this one time, not that you were playing scared, but when you were playing baseball, that's one thing why I don't like to play.
Right.
When you slid in the fucking, still in the base,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you slid in and you fucking like broke
Oh,
your finger
yeah,
and your
my
shit was all
pinky,
fucked
yeah.
up.
Yeah, I had my big fucking finger all bent upside, you know what I mean? Like it was fucking pointed
Yeah.
up towards the sky and shit.
I had no
Like,
patience
what?
like that. I'd strike out and fucking throw the bat at the fence and throw my fucking helmet. Can't hit the fucking ball.
No, see, that was my shit, bro. Like, I was the opposite of you. Like how you said you tried baseball and then it was like, that wasn't it. I was
Yeah.
I tried football and then I was like, nah, that's not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Baseball's my thing. You know
That's,
what I mean?
yeah, that's,
what
yeah,
my
that shit,
shit's
that
at,
is your
bro.
shit though.
Yeah,
You know, it leads in the
bro,
blood. My
yeah.
little man be out there playing baseball, my shit too, and fight football. You know what I mean? It's out there cool to see your kids now playing sports. You know what I mean? And now when we were kids, we were out there playing and. You'd see the parents arguing and be getting all crazy, and you're like, "What the hell? Like, calm down." And now
Chill.
that we see our little ones up in there in sports, and you like, and then you find yourself, "Fuck you,
Ah,
ref, you
yeah, now you know
motherfucker!"
why,
You're
yeah.
like, "God damn,
I know,
these
I know.
goddamn
Yeah,
refs!" You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Motherfucking now, a lot of moms out there getting pissed off and throwing fucking chunklets at us and shit like that. Remember the
Yeah, yeah, all
chunklet?
kinds
Who
of
out
shit,
there
bro.
had a one that threw a
Oh.
chunklet at him? That's
Yeah,
one thing
yeah.
we should do. If you got
Bro.
anything, tap into it. It's at UTI Podcast now at
Yes.
gmail.com.
Yes, send your
Send
emails,
us your
stories.
emails, your stories
Your
of
chocolate stories.
how you guys got scolded as in your childhood. You know what I mean? We got scolded like